Hi, Leo. Raye Turonek here, master weaver of mystery suspense thrillers as well as broadcaster of astrology. I'm happy to be here with you guys today. First, I'd like to thank you for taking the time to lend me your eyes, ears, and time. I know it is valuable. If you would please give the video a like and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. So you just hit the little subscribe button and it will let you know when I upload videos, which will be once a month. And it helps you to navigate your month. It helps you to flourish in mind, body, and soul. That is the purpose of my horoscopes. They're geared toward helping you in career and in life in general. So please share the video so that others can benefit from it as well. I advise you guys to look at your moon sign, your rising sign, which is your ascending sign, along with your sun sign, so that you can get a complete picture of how your month is going to go. Now, that being said, there's one more part that I always look at. If you choose not to, that's, your choice. I always look at whatever sign rules my career sector. That's very important for me. So Leo, Taurus rules your career sector. Okay. So you want to look at the career for Taurus as well to help you get a full spectrum of what you'll be experiencing in career. Okay. If you need to get your natal chart, I would advise you to go to cafenatalastrology.com. You put in your time of birth, your date of birth, your place of birth, and your name. You can get all that on your birth certificate, off of your birth certificate. You put that in for free, and it gives you your chart. It tells you where you have certain houses and how they affect you. I wonder if this light is too much from this curtain. Should I close it? We'll see. I don't know. Anyway, so if you, if you want to know more about me, Raye Turonek, down here where I put the information under the video, I have a couple of my links there. My Amazon link where you can go straight to my literature and my Instagram. Other than that, you can go to the About section where I have all of my social links here on YouTube and on the channel. So let's get into the major transits first for the month. Now, or I can say these months because actually it's January. So I'm getting this out to you early because Aquarius season actually starts on January 20th. Happy Martin Luther King Day, by the way. That's today, the day I'm filming it. Aquarius season ranges from January 20th through February 18th. The fixed air sign of Aquarius is ruled by Uranus, planet of freedom, revolutionary progress, science, originality, among other things. Now, Aquarians are known for being inquisitive, and they have a knack for intellectual conversation. At the same time, they can be really unpredictable, hence being ruled by Uranus, the planet of unpredictability. So expect some shocks, some surprises during this time. Give me good ones, definitely. Let's all channel our inner Aquarius this season by exerting our independence and being original. Let's be more brilliant. Let's be more bold. Increasing our humanitarian efforts at this time will really be nice. We have enough destruction in the world, so that compassion and empathy will really help. So please treat people how you want to be treated. Okay? This season reminds us to be more social, to show our friends just how eclectic we can be. Okay? Be sure to network with people that will open you up to new places, people, ideas, and things that are positive. Okay? Aquarian is all about the experience. Make it a positive experience, Leo. And when I say this, I'm talking to me too because I'm Leo rising. So this definitely is important for me as well. Now, the first planet we're going to go over is Uranus. Uranus was in retrograde. Now it's out of retrograde. Okay, it came out January the 11th, ushering in progress in areas where Taurus reigns over, like values, resources, money. Now you're free. That's all free to move forward. It's currently toggling between 2 and 6 degrees of Taurus, and it'll keep doing that. It'll continue to do that until May. In May, then it goes past the 6-degree mark. So any planets you have in Taurus or houses, you want to look to see what degree they're in, because if it's between 2 and 6, you're the ones who will be experiencing those changes and shifts more so than others. In addition to that, Capricorn, Libra, and Cancer, there's an opposition to your signs with that Uranus and Taurus while it's between that 2 and 6 degrees. So you want to look to see if you have any planets in Cancer, Capricorn, or Libra within 2 to 6 degrees, because you'll experience those shifts as well. The sun is in Aquarius until is in free thinking, open Aquarius until February 19th. After that, it goes into dreamy, murky, emotional Pisces. Okay, so those areas will be a focus in your chart. Mercury, the planet of skills and communication, leaves Capricorn to move into Aquarius on Friday the 31st. So, like I said, while communication is there, it's prompting communication to be more objective and free thinking, like Aquarius and intellectual. And then it'll go and move on February the 3rd into Pisces, which will be more emotional, more deep, more dreamy. You know, things are said more out of emotion or done more out of emotion during that time. Now, when the retrograde comes, it retrogrades in Aquarius and Pisces at 12 degrees on February 17th through March the 10th. Some say the 16th. It's actually like 11:57, I think, p.m. on the 16th. So either way, during that time, it can stir up communication brought out by insecurities. So be honest with yourself and be honest with others. Don't allow people to project their insecurities onto you, and you do the same. Don't project your insecurities onto other people. It's just not nice. It's all the trickery is not nice. Okay, so cut it out. Ward against it, guys. Try to avoid signing contracts during this time. As I said, you want to read the fine print before you sign, if you have to sign at all. Venus, the planet of love and pleasure, enters the cardinal fire sign of Aries at 0 degrees on February 7th. Okay, so it stays in Aries from the 7th until March 4th. So love can ignite during that time in that competitive sign. It can usher in a renewed sense of passion, because Aries can be passionate. During the new moon on February 23rd, though, it's going to square Jupiter in Capricorn. Well, I should say square Jupiter in Capricorn. So be on the lookout for temporary changes in your relationships. And when I say relationships, I mean your relationships across the board. Your children, your significant other, your husband or wife, your friends, your peers, your coworkers, your business relationships. Things can change. Venus deals with finances as well. So people who you have financial dealings with, those relationships can shift. Okay? So it's a time to be honest with yourself about your finances. Okay? A square is when it's 90 degrees apart. Just so you know, I'm trying to teach a little more as I go along. Mars, the planet of challenges and energy, leaves Sagittarius, entering the earth sign of Capricorn at 0 degrees on February 16th until the end of March. So before February 16th, Mars is in Sagittarius. So you have that fire, that gusto. You're ready to just go out and just face your opposition and challenges head on, like Sagittarius does. After that, after the 16th, February 16th, that's when it goes into Capricorn, and it stays there till the end of March. So Capricorn, when it comes in, Capricorn is boss. You know, it does things with authority. You know, so you got that gusto, you got that authority. You're trying to accomplish lofty goals because you're feeling like you're up for the challenge. You know, fire signs and earth signs, especially because Capricorn is an earth sign. So having a strategy and practicing patience will bode well for you now. It's the people with the plan that are going to move further at this time, especially with that retrograde going. You don't want to just jump out there willy-nilly doing something and you don't even know what you're doing or why you're doing it, the reasons behind it. So take your time. Money is your motivation. Your ambition is hungry. So realize the legacy you want to leave. While you're doing that and you're implementing those plans, don't be ruthless. You know, don't take on the negative aspects of Capricorn. You don't want to be ruthless. You want to maintain self-control as opposed to being vengeful and seeking revenge if somebody does something to you. Glow up. Be better. You know, be better, not bitter. Jupiter, the planet of luck and expansion, entered Capricorn on December the 2nd, 2019, where it will remain until the 18th of this year, 2020. So it's a time to acquire wealth and material status and social status. But you have to ask yourself if you put in the work. If you did not put in the work, Leo, you can't expect to get it. But I know Leo put in the work. Leo has been working. Okay? So you're going to reap what you've sown. So reaping what you sow can be beneficial. Okay? So now with that being said, on February 20th, Jupiter is sextile Neptune, planet of inspirations, dreams, illusions, delusions. It's aspecting Pisces and Capricorn. So while your inspiration is thriving, your creativity will be thriving as well. Use it. Put that to use. That's a favorable aspect. A sextile is when two planets are 60 degrees apart, forming a harmonious angle. Or a favorable aspect. So a sextile is a good thing, of course. Pun intended. Okay, so Saturn, the planet of responsibilities and restriction, we all know that it was in a part of our chart for like 2 years, wreaking havoc. Now Jupiter is there to put ease in those areas. If you don't know how it affects you and what part of your chart it affects, the very first YouTube video that I did, that's 33 minutes, when I go through the transits, I tell every sign how it affects them. Okay, so you can either do that, or you can go to my YouTube, or you can go to my Facebook page, Raye Turonek, the book page, scroll down and you'll find the December newsletter. It's in the December newsletter. I'm not going to go back over it here because it'll take too long. We're already 13 minutes in here. So now I'm going to get into your astrology, your personal astrology, which Leo goes from July 23rd to August 22nd. This is an important financial time for you, Leo. Okay, so listen up. If you have business to take care of, handle it. This means taxes, loans, business dealings. Do not allow bills or commitments to go unpaid. I know stuff is out there glittering, but you have business to handle. Handle your business first, okay? The 7th house of marriage and partnerships is also highlighted during this time. So you have to honor contracts, old and new. Remain on the right side of legalities. That's important for you guys. A fresh start is coming in with the Leo full moon. Are you ready for a new look, by the way, Leo? I think you are. You know, give them something to look at because they're watching. They're admiring you, Leo. Okay, so give them something to look at. I actually just went and just got me a new pair of glasses because these wires fall off my face a lot. So I went and got me another pair. So that'll give me a slight new look. So you see how that kind of affects me too, being that Leo's my rising. Now, you're under a microscope near the end of February, okay? Thanks to the Mercury retrograde. And you know Mercury is retrograde from the 17th. No, Mercury, it affects your communication and your skills, and it's retrograde from the 17th to the 10th of March. Okay, so it affects your seventh house of partnerships. That means partnerships across the board, not just your unions and marriage and stuff like that. It means business dealings as well, business unions, any partnerships. And it also affects your eighth house of finances, passion, death, and rebirth. You could have a rebirth in finances, especially with that full moon in Leo, you know? So expect good things for yourself in February. February is a good month for Leo. March is a good month for Leo, you know? But you know, you'll start seeing that increase in February, even in your followers if you're on social media. These areas are going to be revisited. So like I said, expect change. If you have receipts, keep them handy because like I said, you're under a microscope. People are going to be looking at you. So maintain your integrity. Okay? Be better, not bitter. No jealousy. Everybody receives their benefits and their blessings in their own time. Just like you're receiving yours in your own time, they receive theirs in their own time. So when it's time for them to receive it, they're going to get it. Don't be jealous of something somebody else is getting. You know, your blessings are coming in. This is a good month for you, Leo. You know, I know, you know, if you feel like you haven't been heard or you're not growing enough, you're about to start. Trust me. Now, focus on what you're manifesting and be positive because that's important. If you thinking about negative things and you're going about things in a negative manner, it will stagnate your energy. You already got the Mercury retrograde there doing its thing, so you don't need to add to it. It's not the time to second guess yourself. It is go time, Leo. Ward against signing contracts though during the Mercury retrograde. You know, if you have to, like I said, read the fine print. So that is it. That is the end of the Leo video. Please like the video. Please subscribe to the channel. I'm here to help the collective and to help you grow mind, body, and soul and career, definitely, because I do have a career focus here. Thank you so much, Leo. I'll see you next month. Bye.